Hey everybody, this is Charlie from Brainiac Baseball, Sports Cards, and Gaming. Today we are starting something brand new, a new sim to play. This is uh, Grand Prix Racing. I don't exactly know how this game works. I've been goofing around with it since I joined yesterday, and we have a race that's going to take place in about 10 minutes. It says you can watch the race live. Now, I don't really know the ins and outs of this game yet. Here's what I'll tell you quickly before we get to the race. This is our driver. His name is Takashi Yoshimoto, and he is 100% healthy, ready to go. The first race that we're playing is in Lithuania. We are joining the season 9 races in. This is the ninth race of the season. Um, I've already done a few things to get the car ready, and we have qualified in the 15th spot out of 26. You see, there I am right there, representing the United States. They've taken both of our lap times and added it together, and you can see this is where I've qualified, which I feel pretty good about. 15th out of 26 in this race. Um, Beyond that, I don't know. I've just followed the instructions of my driver to make, to tinker with the car, and I feel like, it's going to be okay, but I don't know what happens beyond that. Um, I don't know if I know this is an 80 lap race. Do we watch all 80 laps? From what I've seen in the preview, it is like an overhead view. So you're actually watching bird's eye view of the cars, and it seems to be somewhat animated, much like the artistic drawing of our driver here. So beyond that, I don't really know. But this had just popped up right before I went live with this recording, and it says "Watch the race live." I'm a fan of NASCAR racing. I'm not very knowledgeable about um, the Indy Racing League or the Formula One, but I am curious to play a sim where I don't actually have to do the driving, right? It's all just simulated for us. And I put in all the information that I think is going to be pertinent. We'll have to learn from it one way or another. And then I believe the next race is in Spain. So we're going to watch this race live and see what the hell happens here. I don't think it's actually started yet. In my mind, I thought, okay, is this going to be like a quick sim? Okay, here's the grid. So this looks great. Oh, wait, is it already started? No, it starts in 8 minutes, and it is 80 laps. This is our driver. Does it get closer? Oh, we can go closer to our car. That's as close as we can get. Can I move it along? Can I look at anything else? I don't know. Can we get? Oh, there's the whole um, uh, racetrack here. So it doesn't seem to be too complicated. And a bunch of turns, kind of windy, almost like an Indianapolis 500 kind of stretch here. I have no idea. I have no idea. There is ways where you can get cooler helmets, but we haven't achieved enough status yet to get a better helmet. I don't know anything else about our car. Is it good? Is it not good? I couldn't say. Um, but I am very curious to see how this plays out. And from what I've seen, like I said in the preview video for the game, that does look pretty cool. Watching it from overhead, um, I just don't know, you know, how do we begin the race? Do I just hit the start button? Do I do that now? Does that mean it will start when the race goes? I'm going to hit the button. Hang on, let me get closer in on our car. And what happens when I hit that? Okay, nothing. All right, so there's nothing we can do until the race actually counts down to start. Over here in the corner, it looks like we have partly cloudy, little bit of percentage for rain. Our fuel is at 44%. I don't know what that means. Is that normal? I don't know. But it looks like we're pretty, I mean, we're pretty, probably as solid as we need to be. Again, this is going to be a racing experience here to see if we, like it even, or if it's even something worth, recording and putting onto our channel. But we'll do this for fun and then see where it goes from there. The fact that we qualified in the middle of the pack at least gives me a little bit of hope. I'm assuming this is the gear over here, and it has my name on there, not the driver's name, but I'm just some schmo. Yeah, I wonder. I think maybe I could have my actual face put there, but I don't. Again, I don't know, and I'm not sure anybody really wants that anyway. Can we close this screen here on the side? Oh crap. Hmm. Did I screw it up? Okay, here we go. Can we shut this? Can we close? Okay, there we go. And then we'll get back to the race here. 5 minutes away. Okay, so that gives us a little bit bigger of a race screen to work with. Um, yeah, okay, so we're under 5 minutes until race time. I don't know. I'm assuming this is a real track somewhere in Lithuania. I don't think they would just make that up. I did look at the list of tracks, and it did include Las Vegas and Indianapolis. I can't remember if Miami was there. There were a couple in the United States that I was familiar with, but like when they give a name like Spain, like I mean, I just assume that they can't use any real drivers or any real car brands or any actual tracks. It just says the Indianapolis track, I believe. So, yeah, I'm excited. If you are finding this channel for the first time, yes, I am this annoying, so I apologize in advance. We do mostly sports gaming. I did just wrap up a card shop sim where we were running a card shop for a very Pokemon-like card game called Tetramon. We played 50 days. It was a free version, as is this version on Steam of this Grand Prix racing. And it was a lot of fun, but we wrapped it up yesterday. And I started looking for something else to play. And I wanted to do a racing game. In fact, there's a really fun looking marble racing game, very science fiction, pinball game looking thing. And I'm like, oh, there might be something I'd like to try in the future. But like, I wanted to go with something that is more brand recognition, like auto racing, and certainly something more global, uh, like Formula One style racing. So, hopefully this will get people interested from all over the world. I did notice that it does show where other drivers are from, and that everybody in this race is from different places all over the world. So that's pretty cool. And it looked like it was kind of dominated by European drivers. So not European drivers, but European, participants running their team. So I think that's pretty cool. And maybe we can get some European people to watch this channel. And that would be fun for me. So like and or subscribe to the channel, please, if you will. And, I can't promise we'll be back for the next race, but if this goes well, and if it's a reasonably short endeavor, then we'll continue. So that's where we stand. I'm not really sure what else to say here as we're down to the final 2 minutes. I keep thinking we need to. I'm assuming it's going to be simulated, and then we just view the race. It says live race. Let's assume that we didn't actually watch it live. Like it takes place at noon my time every day. Apparently, I think. So if I can't actually watch it live, I'm assuming I can just view it in its entirety as a recorded race. Um, but I mean, again, I don't know these things. We're going to learn it. We're going to learn it together. And you can get in. I mean, anybody who's watching can get in on this. I don't know if we'll be in the same racing group, but they do put the rookies together. I've noticed they have the skill sets all kind of added together, and I would imagine there are drivers in this race that have participated in all 8 races up to this one. So, being a first-time driver, I have no idea if we're going to run out of gas or run out of tires. Does it do the pit stops automatically? How would I tell it to do a pit stop? It must be something that pre-programmed that maybe I just didn't catch. So, if we finish last, great. And, if we finish on the podium, I would be shocked and kind of, draw me into playing this a little bit more often. So we are down to the final 30 seconds before this race starts. I wonder if there's like a countdown, 10, and then the cars just go on their own or what? Once the race gets going, I may not talk as much, but I'm a good time filler. I like to jibber jabber a little bit. And we're down to 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. There we go. All right. Green. Okay, it's going on its own. I don't have any volume. Do you have volume? I don't hear anything. Hmm. Turn my volume here. Is there something that I'm not getting as we're now in 16th place in third gear? We're not aggressive like this guy coming up behind us here. Is this how it's going to be for the entirety of the race? We are quickly falling back in the pack. We haven't even made the first lap yet. We're back to 18th. I believe we're going 100 and we're going over 200. Is that kilometers? I have no idea what our speed is here. But that blue car in front of us, that guy is making all the moves and moving up quickly. Okay. Well, we're not being aggressive enough, in my opinion, early on. I definitely don't want to like smash into anybody, but I would like to, not finish in last if we can avoid it. I do seem to, our team does seem to be blocking the other drivers. We're slowing everybody down as we're, I think, coming around to the end of the first lap. So we're on the second lap here, I believe. Or was that like I don't even know. Maybe that was a warm up. Now we're back to 19th. We're in trouble early on here. Um, the second um, qualifying lap, I tried to listen to what the driver had told me, and I went the wrong direction. So you only get 2 qualifying laps, and when I say I went the wrong direction, I went the wrong direction with the specs, and so I maybe overcompensated going the other way. I don't know, because we are just tailgating this guy in front of us. I wish there was a way that I could see like who that person is. Is he going to be like a rival? I also wish there was a way that we could get sound, like, or if there even is sound. I don't know. So we're hanging in there in 19th position. No one's really gaining on us, nor are we gaining on anyone else. I would feel, oh, hey, look, there's down here. There's information side by side down the straight. Oh, is there something here that we can listen to? Game interface, zoom level? No. Okay. So that's not helpful. Um, yeah, I don't think lap 3, Giuseppe Semina has a look down the inside of Felipe Schofield. Oh, there we go. Come on, let's go. Ah, holds us off. Oh, man. That's tough. That's tough. You can't see, but we actually have one sponsor. I think it's a water brand. I'm not entirely sure. But we are on our second lap. There's 19, so that means there are 7 cars behind us, right? There's 26 total, and they're all bunched up. And I feel like this guy is kind of slowing us down now. At some point, the leaders are going to catch up, and it's going to get a little bit messy as this British-looking car, or I'm not sure what that is, looks like exactly, but like the Union Jack or something, kind of making a move. I would like to get around this guy. Let's let's go back a little bit and see where everyone else is. Is that the leader right there? I mean, that guy has got um, an open field in front of him. And yeah, I just wanted to see if anybody's on the verge of getting lapped. Okay, let's go in a little bit closer and just watch us try to gain some ground here. I don't know when the first pit stop will be. Clearly, this is not as quick as I thought it would be. Like this is taking real time, right? So this might be a very long recording. But like, when we do a baseball sim, some of those games are 45 minutes, you know? This might be an hour, and I don't know. That's I don't know. Now it shows that our best lap was our second lap, and then the top in white there is okay. So we just had our best lap for what it's worth. It was our fourth lap. So okay, well we seem to be doing something here. Now I guess there is a way for us to advance it. Like we could speed it up. I don't want to this first time. I kind of want to observe our vehicle and like I don't know. Just it's kind of ridiculous how slow it seems like we're driving. Um, I don't know. But the driver that they gave us, Takashi, I think his name was. I can't remember his last name off the top of my head. I guess you probably should have been more prepared for this. Also, I keep an eye down here on the details. But he was just there for us already, and it's kind of our job to get him trained and improve his skill set. So just because we're in 19th place right now doesn't mean that our driver won't get better and we won't improve. So it'll be interesting because the next race I think that I said was in Spain. There was a lots of windy twists and turns. I looked ahead at that. I don't mind this graphic. Like this is like perfect in my mind. Um, as far as interesting design. So I kind of like this. I also like the fact that we're pulling away from the rest of the group behind us, slowly but surely, but we're also not really gaining any ground on the 18th spot. Our best lap was still our fourth lap, and we are now on the fifth lap. So, it's not. There we go. I like to see that guy at least in the same screen. To me, it's not exactly well defined when we cross the lap. Like, I wish there was like something that said start finish, but maybe it was just that white line that goes across. I guess let's find out when we come up here. There's turn 9. I believe that is the final turn, and then we must be coming up on the end of the lap here. Oh, that's the pits, right? There, and I think that's the lap. Okay, so that was our fastest lap. 113. So we are actually picking up the pace. We're pulling away from the guys behind us for sure. Are we gaining on that dude? Oh, maybe there's another car coming up on us now. I think we have problems braking in the corners. That does seem to be an issue for us, right? We're not maintaining momentum. Um, let's see. The tires are at 66%, and we have 33% on fuel. So that's interesting. If our fuel was at 44%, assuming that 100% would get you all the way through the race, I don't know. No, that's impossible, right? I can't do the math really quick in my head here. But if we're down 11% and we're on lap 11, lap 7, then I guess we're probably gonna have to do several pits. So we're coming up on our max speed. Um, I do keep reading down in the corner to see if like they're giving any information about either my name or our driver's name, but I don't see anything here. Okay, let's see. I like the fact that we're just having a nice Sunday drive, but we really got to pick up the pace here. Here comes that blue car I told you about. I was watching that guy. Oh, he just doesn't have the ability to sneak in there. I guess also one of the things that would be beneficial is if we had a way to see the entire leaderboard. Is that like up here? I want to push that button, but I don't want to screw it up. Oh, there we go. Okay. So is that helpful to people? See where everybody's at? Okay, that's cool. If there was some sound, that would be nice too, because I just feel like I wouldn't have to keep talking. But like I said, we're learning here. Okay, so there is. Okay, yeah, that is a British driver. Matthew Taylor is 2 cars behind us, and Juan Lucerna is directly behind us and gaining ground, which I don't like. We've been able to hold him off for quite a while. We're coming up on lap 9 for the leader. Oh, how far behind are we? We're 33 seconds behind. Oh, he did get past them. So Matthew Taylor, I have a feeling, is going to knock us down to 20th at some point here. I don't have a lot of faith. But our best lap is 114, 113. So that is better than the car in front of us, but also we're not really gaining much ground. So we seem to be very similar. Yeah, this Matthew Taylor is going to get us here. Probably the next turn because we're not very good in the corners, and maybe he's a better accelerator than we have. I've been to a lot of NASCAR races. I've been to Homestead in Miami twice. I was there for Kurt Busch's championship and for Tony Stewart's championship. I've been to Michigan, which is where I'm from originally. I've been to that, as Matthew Taylor is right on our keister. And I've been to Chicagoland. Oh, he's got us. He's got us into the corner. Good job by that guy. That's very impressive. Now we got to watch out for Juan Lucerna. Good job by him. I'd like to keep him in, maybe get it back on him here, but I think he's going to get going. In fact, his fastest speed is better than ours by almost a second. Oh, by over a second. So yeah. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, so I've been to Phoenix International Speedway. I've been to Chicagoland. I've been to Homestead twice, and I've been to Michigan. I think that's all the racetracks that I've been to. And it's a lot of fun. Oh, I've been to Daytona. Obviously, I've been to Daytona. I forgot about that one. So yeah, good times. Good times. The first race I ever went to was at Daytona, and the first time those cars come around at full speed, it feels like your heart is going to burst. Like it is so loud, and there is so much like tension and in the air. You can feel it in your chest. It's very exciting. Yeah, if you can't get jazzed up about that, you're not alive. If I would, if you're not a race car fan, I definitely recommend, trying to get to a race one time to have that experience. Preferably at like a super speedway. Okay, we are really holding up Juan Lacerna right now. I think it would be just good etiquette to let him get by us. Oh, and we're kind of catching up to someone in front of us. Who is that? In front of Matthew. is Akis Kaval Kavalgas. My apologies if I hacked that up. Behind Lucerna, I think we've got a pretty good gap, right? Yeah, there's a 4 second gap behind after Lucerna. And, Matthew Taylor has not gotten away from us either. So we're hanging in there. But at some point here, I feel like Juan Lucerna is going to get past us. Our tires are wearing down, and our gas, our gas might go up before our tires. So we'll have to go in and get all new tires, I would imagine, and fill up. I do like the fact that we are keeping up with that Matthew Taylor guy, though, because he blew right past us like we were nothing. And we're not that far behind the guys in front of the British car there. That's a cool looking car, too. Um, yeah, we are just keeping Juan Lacerna at bay. We are not able to get past anybody, but at least we're doing a great job of blocking Juan Lacerna from having a good race. Also, just of note, Jim Becker, the leader right now, he's got a 13-second lead over the second place driver from Germany, I think that is, Mike Dobelt. I don't know. I'm assuming these are real people's names, right? Because it shows my real name on there. If Matthew Taylor ever watches this video of mine here of our race, get the hell out of the way. We got to get past you, man. I'm sure that Juan Lucerna would say that as well. Um, yeah, this is. I mean, I don't know. I'm having fun. I don't know if you guys are having fun or not. This is going to be a real um, monopoly of your time, and hopefully, we're definitely catching up. I hope if anything, you're watching it in segments. Like if you can't watch it all at once, you got to watch it to the end and find out where we finish. All right. Well, I mean, you know what? We're right where we need to be. I have no problem with where we're at as we're in 20th place. I hope that after this race, I'll have a better understanding of how to configure the car, and I'm definitely looking forward to the next race. Yeah, I mean, look, we're gaining on the cars in front of Matt Taylor. Are there other people from the United States? Okay, so Jim Becker is in first place, and then Jeff Daly is in eighth, and James Mossberg is in ninth. And then, am I the lowest rated American driver? No, Jacob. Oh, Jacob is already. Jacob Unknown is already a lap down. Oh no! You son of a bitch! Get back there! Oh, we held him off. Oh, thank goodness. He took his chance. He's going to get another chance here coming up on this next corner, I have a feeling. Good job by him. No, we are not going into the pits. I'm hoping that it knows that it has to go into the pits. Like, there's no way for me to tell them that. Oh, okay, people are going into the pits. I think that's what that means. Over here, the B. I don't know what that stands for. I don't know. We'll see. Do they drop down? No, events. B. Brake issues? I don't know what that means. I'll have to look and for the next race. Well, okay, so we're coming up on we got 24% tires, 21% fuel, and we are coming around again, bunching up here. Oh yeah, go! You got it! Oh, you son of a bitch! I almost took that guy. All right. Oh, Charles Jackson pulls out to pass Matthew Taylor, but it is not close enough. That's what it said down below. if you didn't see that, it did say in, I think it was yellow, that, um, that I was trying to do that. I mean, this is kind of fun for me. I hope it's fun for you guys. Here we go. I got you now. I got you now. Back to 19th position. Nicely done. Charles Jackson blitzes Matthew Taylor on the straight. Okay. Oh, no, no. Matthew Taylor's going to fall back to Juan Lucerna, who's just been waiting. So apparently, maybe Matthew Taylor's tires are are going or something. All right. No, we're bunching up again. We're just not gaining ground at anyone else. We had to wait 10 laps or whatever. How many laps are we in? Okay, we are in 15 laps. Doesn't Oh, it does show that now up there. Okay. All right. Okay, well Matthew Taylor's fallen back a little bit. He used up all of his tires to try to get past us earlier. Oh, Juan's finally getting his opportunity. Well, we're gonna cut him off. Oh wait, no, 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 no. He's got us. Oh man, see, I feel like we've been holding that guy back for a while now. Good job by Juan Lucerna's team there. Um, Matthew Taylor comes in hot on those corners. That's where he makes up his ground. Oh, look at this. Juan Lucerna was just waiting for his moment. How far is he back behind Kellen LeGoat? I can't tell if I'm reading that right or not, but okay. Well, I would imagine we gotta hit the pits here pretty soon. I don't know what that B means. I don't, I'm curious if like we have to, tell it to go into the pits or not. Will it go on its own? Yeah, our tires are really going down to 12%, and that's why, no, we're not going in. There is a car in there. We're still in 19th position. So I don't know. Okay, well, Lucerna is definitely pulling away. Our lap time is getting much worse. So we've got to get into the pits here. I'm reading somebody's leaving me in the dust. How is that happening? I'm reading that Targo. I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, people are going into the pits. I think P is for pits. And so we might gain some ground here. And how long does it take in the pits? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Um, Cars are coming up on us quickly. Look at this is when we should go. If we're going to go, let's do it. Let's get in there. Oh yes, we're going into the pits. And Matthew's coming right along. Hey, get off my ass, dude. Or maybe he's mad at us. I don't know. Okay, well, this is good. We got all new tires. We got fueled up to 44%. 44% seems like the right amount, actually, right? Oh, enters the pit lane. Okay, pit lane. Gotcha. Are we ever gonna leave? Let's go. Okay, okay, there we go. All right. We're coming out in 23rd position. And let's see, I don't know who that is behind us. And I don't know if everybody has gone into the pits yet. That guy blew right by us like we were just nothing. Are we a lap down, I'm assuming? Let's see. I want to say Matthew Taylor is still behind us, although I don't see him. Also, what does that one mean there? Oh, one lap down, probably, right? Technically, until everyone goes through the pits. That's what I'm assuming that means. That makes sense. Okay. I'm gonna drink a little bit of my coffee here. How many? We're 20 laps in. Okay, we're one quarter of the way through the race, and this has been exciting. I don't like being in 23rd, but other people are going to be going into the pits, and then we'll gain a couple laps back. Not a couple laps, but a couple positions. Let's scroll down and find out where we're at here. Okay, Matthew is um, he's a couple back. Roberto Maturana from Spain is right there. You know what? I got to get on my flags. I do not know my flags. All right. Um, so there's Matthew. I see him behind us there. Let's see if so yeah, this guy must be on the lead lap because it shows us one lap down and it shows the car behind us one lap down. And I'm assuming that's what that means, one lap right there. So have these guys all gone through their pits yet? I don't know. Okay. Well, we're going to put it right there so we keep an eye on Matthew. Egon Tape is right behind us now. And I don't know what that flag is. I'm sorry. Apologies to Egon. All right. So who's directly in front of us is Egon, and he is 20 seconds ahead of us. So yeah, he has not. This Egon guy has not gone into the pits yet. Okay. So our tires are already down to 87%, and oh, look at these cars coming up. These are cars that's got to be on the first lap. Yeah, the car behind us is Roberto Maturana. Should grab my glasses. And we're holding up all these cars that are on the first lap. So I'm sure they're not going to be very happy about that. Okay, there's a car going into the pits. We're not gaining any ground here, though. We are really holding people up. That's just rude. Okay, so the leader is in the pits, Jeff Daly. He's back into 11th place. Here comes a guy. I don't know who that is, but he's clearly knows what he's doing. All right. Yeah, I apologize, everybody. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. So sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. So sorry. Pardon me. Oh man. Okay. So yeah, these guys are getting ticked off. Oh, I apologize. Oh, there we go. You got it. You got it, dude. Oh, all those guys behind us too. Those are all guys on the first lap. Um, and like I said, I believe they have not pitted yet as we're coming up to the pits now. At some point, they have to, I would imagine. Nobody in that group pitted. All right. So this Roberto Maturana, I'm sure he wants to get by me. That would put us back into 24th. Okay, well, let's see what happens next. We did have our best lap on lap 14. I did not realize that. as we do just get past, probably buy a better car anyway. We are in 24th. I wish I knew what the B means over here. Like that B, I don't know what that is exactly. We're not giving up on this guy in front of us, though. Matthew Taylor is behind us, but not on the screen. He is 7 seconds behind us. So, yeah, we might not see him. What's M? Sergio Colucci is dropping back, and the M is gone. I don't know what that means. All right, well, you know what? We're kind of running on our own here, and that's okay. We're just we're just going for a little cruise. We still got, a third of a tank of gas, right? So, we can take it for a Sunday drive through the country of Lithuania. I have one friend from Lithuania. Her name is Janeta. I'm sure she's not watching this video, but shout out to her. I think she's in London right now. Oh, whoa, he's in the dirt. He's in the dirt. Get in that dirt. Okay, so we're 23rd. Oh, he just got run over. What happened to our buddy Roberto? Okay, so we're back in 23rd. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what that means. But he also got hit. I don't know. Okay, so we're still in 23rd. We're not really gaining any ground. I already have forgotten where we started. Was it 15th? I want to say. So we're not really doing that great. And I'm not certain who. I wish there was a way that I could. Can you hold it over and will it go to, if I click on one, will it go to where they're at? Oh, it does. There he is. So there's Sergio. He's in front of us. I gotcha. All right. So that guy's in the pits. There he is. Okay, so that's the guy that's in front of us. Well, he is considerably in front of us. And I'm assuming he has pit, because he's a lap down also. All right, let's get back to us. That's all we care about, really. Oh, here we go. Oh, I got passed. What the hell, dude? Roberto got past us after he crashed. That's... Oh, we missed that action. Okay, well, wait, there's 26 cars. We're in 24th? I just realized that. I just realized that we are in 24th out of 26 cars. You know what? I do not want to finish last. Come on. Let's pick up the pace. Um, I don't know what B means. B. I'm going to click on that guy. There's B. This Leandro. These are all cars that are one lap down. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means. All right. Well, I guess we just need to keep an eye on Matthew Taylor. He's 6 seconds back. We must have had a pretty good pit stop compared to him. And, our tires aren't that great. We're down to about 50%. It would be nice if there were some racing sound or a song or something. I'm going to, I don't want to screw up anything, but let's click on the settings here. Did we already do that? No, rain effects, commentary, frames per second? I don't know. Oh, you can speed it up. This is just regular speed. Okay, we'll keep that in mind for next time. Um, we saw this gives us the standings. Does this like send us to other laps? Okay, so he's in the pits, falling back a little bit. Oh, there's a crash! Who is that guy? That guy just sucked it up. Oh, maybe that's this guy. Wait, no, he's in the pits. Other cars are going in. So they must have their setups in a way where they can go longer on their tires. Okay, I get it. Okay, well, the 14th lap was our fastest lap. We did it in a minute 12. Um, hmm. Okay, well, now we're out here just driving around. Leandro Almeida is in the pits, apparently. Something's taking a long time. All right. Yep, another one's in the pits right now. We're not gaining any ground on these people. We're just hanging out in 24th. Oh, he's out. So this guy, we will not finish in last place. This guy is out. Jacob Unknown. I wonder why. Never mind my phone going off. Oh, we're in the middle of something very important here. I don't have time to answer the phone. Let's can we scroll out a little bit? Okay. So I don't know who is that. That can't be Matthew. No, that's got to be a guy that's a lap up on us coming around to catch us. There's Matthew right there. So it's between him and I for the last place of running vehicles. Let's get a whole look at the course here. I thought that when other cars would go into the pits, we would gain some ground back, but that just did not happen. And that's a little disappointing. And I think because we had to go so soon into the pits, um, you know, other drivers maybe haven't even gone in the pits yet. So that gave them a time with their better functioning car to put more time and distance between us. So I guess we should be pleased that we're only a lap down. And we are gaining on Leandro Almeida from Brazil. Você fala Portuguese? Oh, yeah. He's got nothing left. You got nothing. We're in 23rd. All right. I do speak Portuguese, actually. And so I said sayonara because my driver's from Japan. All right. Let's see. So we've gained one spot, but we've got a long way to go to get to Roberto Matarama. All right. Well, that's all right. I feel better. Is Taylor catching up to Almeida? No. No, actually, I think Matthew Taylor's vehicle is actually getting further and further behind. Hmm. There's a couple cars in the pits. Now, Jeff Daly, who had led the whole race, is now in 10th place. So maybe these other drivers have yet to go in the pits. I don't know. Maybe he'll cycle his way back up to the top. No, I said Jeff Daly, but you know what? I meant Jim Becker. That's who I'm talking about. My bad. Where is he at on the course compared to us? Um, oh, I guess we don't know. Okay. Well, we don't know. Oh, there I am, right over there. Okay, so he's we're at, we he's got a half a lap before we have to worry about him. Okay, well we're cruising along. I mean, what are you going to do? We haven't driven into the sand yet. Now, each race, from what I can tell with the strategery, you can improve one aspect of your car. And the one that I chose for this race was braking, which I think was a good idea. I mean, we do seem to be braking well into the corners and stuff. We just don't have any acceleration. And so I think before we get to the next race, I will choose braking. We are technically like 40 minutes into this race, and we're not even halfway. Um, so if you're if you follow this entire race so far, thank you, and I'm sure you're going to want to stick around and see what happens next. Um, yeah, this is pretty crazy. I like the fact that I don't know, like if you have nothing better to do, like this is a fine way to spend your time. I already did. We're doing a 1972 Seattle Pilots baseball sim. Of course, if you're a baseball fan and you're in America, you may or may not know that the Seattle Pilots only existed for 1 year. That was in 1969. And so our sim supposes what if the Seattle Pilots did not move from Seattle to Milwaukee prior to the 1970 season? We are keeping them in Seattle and we are continuing to play season after season trying to improve our team. Well, we've had to take a major step back this year. We are the worst team in baseball in our 1972 sim. We played game 66 of the season out of 162 games. We played game, oh, we just passed somebody who's in the pits. Um, Targo Ratsip. So we're in 22nd place. This is what I was hoping for. But we're going to have to go in the pits here before too long. Now we are playing. So we played game 66 today. Targo just left the pits. His pit time was 28 seconds. So every 80 game or every 40 games in our sim, well, there's a car in the grass over there. Every 40 games in our baseball sim, we give away prizes for free. Of course, you have to live in the United States for us to send you your prizes, but it is totally free. You have to be a subscriber to the channel, and any subscriber can get in on the giveaway. You just have to pay attention for us to, to when we start to take our entries for the giveaway. And I believe that in 4 more games, we'll start taking participants. And it's totally free. I pay for the prizes. They're sports card related or sports memorabilia related, the prizes. And I pay for the shipping. So all you have to do is just be a subscriber and check in on our channel. So yeah, there we go. There's other cars in the pits. You'll see that there are many other cars here that are showing 1 lap down, and there are only a few that are not. So those are the ones that have not been pitted. I wonder if B is something like where they are getting ready to pit. Like that's the signal that they're getting ready to go in. Because we have a B now, right? See us with a B? So that means you better move the hell over because we're coming in. Um, let's see. We're just cruising along in 22nd place. Feel pretty good about it. Down to 12% on our tires, though. So if there's room in the pits for us, we got to get in there. Let's just take the hit now. Oh, no. Yep, not going to do it. Going to keep on moving. All right, well, you know what? I'm okay with that. Good team decision. I had no. Whoa, our tires are down to 6%. I hope our brakes are still working. Please let our brakes still be working. You may have noticed we are now in 21st position, but we're falling off the pace. I mean, we're basically 4 seconds off of our best lap. And we do have a car coming up on us. I think that is our Brazilian friend, Leandro Almeida. And yeah, we gotta get into the pits. Come on. Our tires, yeah, we're at 6%. Our gas is down to 10%. This is it. We got to get in there. Look at how this guy is closing in on us. Let's just get in there and take care of business. The worst that we can do is come out in 25th place. Jeez, dude, take it easy. Okay, we're coming in. There's our pit crew. And good job. All right, here we go. Somebody's coming out of the pits. 28 seconds seems to be the right amount of time. Let's see. Now we're in 23rd. We are dropping back. We're in 24th. We're dropping back. All right, come on. There we go. Now we're moving. 21 seconds. Great job. You know what we got to do, though? I see this now, and now I understand it. I have to put more gasoline in as a requirement. This is what it was set at, 44. Um, and that gets us out of the pits quicker, maybe than some people. But I don't think it makes much of a difference. I think I'd rather have the longevity than than I'd have the gas for longer. But I mean, if we're coming in for the tires anyway, what good is it? What good does it matter? Okay, so we know that the B means they're going to get ready to pit, and we've got cars coming up on us here that are better than us. We got to let them get by. We are technically 2 laps down now, as we're approaching the halfway mark of the race. Um, it looks like everybody other than a couple of drivers have been in the pits, and that's why people are 1 and 2 laps down. Because this Brazilian guy here, this French guy, I think it's French, and Felipe Schofield will be going soon. So they have their setup basically to go for the halfway mark of the race. We're basically pitting 4 times. They're basically pitting twice, which sounds like a pretty sound strategy, right? If you had better tires and better, um, setup, I guess in general. Now this P over here is the brand of tire. It's like Piparelli, but I think it's supposed to be like Pirelli, right? It's just like their generic way of saying what it is. Um, but that's what that means. These are the oh yeah, it actually says that right there. All right. Yeah, some players are already halfway through. And it looks like there are three drivers who have not pitted yet. Two are getting ready. Um, and then there'll be another group that will have to go in sooner or later. We are 10 seconds behind Targo Ratsip. I think I said French. Is that French? I don't know. I'm sorry. I apologize. I really do apologize for not knowing my damn flags. I will bone up. Oh no, this is French right here. That's the French flag. I got you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bone up on my flags so I don't look like a total American. All right. You know what? We're cruising along now. We're just in cruise mode. We're halfway through, and it's taken nearly an hour. I got nothing better to do, and this is fun for me. So I don't know. I did miss a phone call. I'm gonna just check my phone and see if that was somebody important. Feel free to check your phone. Um, no, it's hard to say. No, not important. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see. What did I miss? Okay, so we do have all of the last drivers are ready to go into the pits, including this Jeff Daly guy who's already a lap down. He might gain that lap back. We are technically 2 laps down because of our pits. But once these last guys get a chance to get in there, we might, depending upon how far we are behind, we might be able. Well, no, we're 2 minutes behind, right? Yeah, we're almost 3 minutes behind, and a pit stop takes 28 seconds. So we're not going to gain anything here. The good news is we are 13 seconds up on Matthew Taylor, and we are what is that? 9 seconds behind Targo. Oh, hey, these are brothers, I guess, huh? Maybe father son, perhaps. Egon and Targo battling it out. Very cool. Family affair. I think that like if you're watching this and you are liking this, you can join this racing league and maybe get in on this. And I'm fairly certain I'm gonna play the next race and do this too. And I think that would be a lot of fun. If we had somebody out there who is a subscriber to the channel who's playing and who's part of this, I think that would be neat. All right, we got this guy in the black car. It's like a Batmobile coming up on us. Easy, easy does it. Okay, he gets by us, and he should. All right. It was cool that we got up to 21st position, but I don't think we're going to get that lucky again because we're going to have to pit one more time for sure, and it's going to be close coming up on the end of the race. Like, I don't know how many laps it'll be um, before the race uh, is over, and then we're going to be how short on gas. I don't know, but our best laps are behind us. Our best lap was a minute 12. That was lap 14, and yeah, I don't know. I think our only chance now of improving is having other cars go out of the race. Um, so Juan Lucerna, you see him up here. Remember when he passed us? This guy's up in 14th place right now. We were holding him back. I apologize to Juan Lucerna. Hopefully, we didn't cost him any money. Now, we got 2 1 lap down cars coming up on us now. And it looks like some of these other vehicles are finally getting ready here to go in the pits. Yeah, here comes Felipe Scofeld. So, yep, he's in the pits or coming out of the pits. Nope, going in. So there's two cars in the pits, and I guess that leaves only one car, the second place car. He's the only one that's not in the pits so far today. I mean, how do you get your car to go 45 plus laps? I really should just be letting these guys get past us here. There we go. Well, those two guys are battling it out too. Juan Lacerna, lap 44. Wait, is one of those guys Juan Lacerna? Oh, is that the guy right in front of us? Let's click on Juan Lacerna. Oh yeah, that's our buddy right there. That's us. Okay. Well, once again, we're holding him up. Sorry, dude. I really am sorry. I apologize. That's hilarious. All right. Well, yeah. Maybe we have our arch rival right here in Juan Lacerna. I don't mean anything by it, Juan, but somebody's got to be my arch nemesis. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's going to be everybody in the pits. So once he gets through it, as you see him dropping back to fifth now, then we'll all be where we should be. As other racers might start doing their second pit. Okay. Well, everybody's pitted now. And we're 2 laps down. Oh. What does this mean here? 37. Hmm. Pits and was that the last lap? Oh, this is the last lap that we pitted on? Oh, I get it. Okay, that tells you what lap we pitted on. So Matthew Taylor pitted 1 lap before us. I mean, he's really the only guy we're worried about here, right? This guy just zoomed right by us. We are down to 63% on our tires and 33% on gas. So we'll be all right here for a minute. I really don't have a lot of concern. I do hope we can figure out a better configuration for the next race. All right. I'm going to be seeing this racetrack in my sleep tonight. Let's see. Yeah, our best lap was 1:14.7, and you can see it's better than some of the people that we've had. I don't think that there's any, I don't think there's anything else here that says how I could tell my pit crew to change things up. All right. So this guy's 2 laps down too. Wait a minute. Whoa, all right. So we are gaining on Targo because he's on the same lap we are. Sorry, Targo. Wake me up before you go. Over. Get over. We might be able to gain a couple spots. Look at that. We are wow, Nelly. That guy just doesn't really care. I apologize for slowing some of these cars down. There we go. He's gonna blow right past Targo. And I'm gonna try to get in there too. No, come on. All right. Yeah, I mean we're right on Targo, and then uh Egon is about 10 seconds ahead of us. So his brother or relation here is slowing us down. And that's frustrating because his best lap is 2 seconds worse than ours, our best lap. And we're running 1:14 right now. So we're right in the sweet spot. All right, but we're not gaining any ground here. He must have better acceleration. Okay, and we're better braking. This is it. This is high action right here, folks. On lap 49. I wish I could look up. Oh, there we go. I got you. I got you. Yes. Okay, Targo. Get on the phone. Let your brother know I'm coming for him. Let's just assume they're brothers. All right. Here we go. This is what the real race is between me and Targa. Hey, that Maturana guy is in the pits right now, and he's coming back our way. Can we get to him before he gets out of the pits? Because we can gain a spot here. Come on. I probably should have memorized our driver's name before we even started the race. Maybe I'll take some pre-race notes so I don't look like a fool. Okay. We're gonna pass him right here. Is he coming out? Oh, he beat us out, and he's got better tires. You yes, suck. All right. Well, we're not going to catch Roberto Maturana, at least at this point. Although maybe it'll take a little time for those tires to wear down so that we can get up on him. All right, there's a Brazilian in the middle of the pack there, getting ready to pit. Oh, shoot, we almost had that guy. Um, so I wonder why the last place car went out. T for tires? I don't know. Um, maybe he didn't have another set of tires? I'm not sure, but I will say, I would like to see more other cars go out, I think. We are now 14 seconds up on Matthew Taylor. So him and I, we don't have much of a rivalry. You know, I'm not concerned with Matthew Taylor as much as I was earlier on. Of course, if I find out Matthew Taylor is like an 8-year-old, I would be embarrassed. Okay, all right, let him through. We'll just let this guy go. There you go. There you go. You got it. Gosh, that's the kind of car we want right there. That guy's just got it. All the skills. He's a good driver through the chicane. All right. All right. Now our best time, well, our last lap time was 1:15. We don't have anybody slowing us down now, so maybe we can pick it up a little bit. Um, Tires are down to 36%. Gas is down to 24%. And I would almost think like we're going to have to pit one more time. Um, can we get there if we put in a full tank of gas and then just get there on shitty tires? Can we do that? I don't know. Oh, it says we're 3 laps down now, though. Oh, because that was the leader that blew by us. That's why. Oh, I get it. All right. Well, damn it. Oh, and then it shows us right here. Um, our 2 pit stops on lap 19 and lap 37. So the next one would be 56, right? So in 4 more laps, we're going to be talking about going in for another pit stop. Hmm. All right. Well, so 56 will get it. It'll leave us like 4 laps short, unless we're 4 laps down, in which case it'll be perfect, right? So, I could do basic math. Okay, I need a little bit more to drink here. I apologize. I should be wearing like a race suit in case I had to pee in it. You know how that kind of goes for them, right? All right. We're 23rd. We are 5 seconds behind Egon, but we are going to have to go into the pits. And actually, Matthew Taylor, you may notice, is getting ready, is pre-pitting with that B. I don't know what that means. Um, I don't know what that means. But anyway, so we don't have anything to fear from him. I don't think he's going to catch us. Um, let's back it up a little bit here and see what we've got going on. Yeah, we got lap down guys behind us. So I guess everybody's got to be a lap down at this point, right? Oh, the first place guy is getting ready to go into the pits. All right, there's a car in the pits. This is lap 54. So yeah, we're gonna have 2 more laps, then we're gonna have to go in. Let's scroll on down here. All right. Okay, let me take a little drink up here. All right, here we go. 21% tire, 21% gas. Here comes a car that is, I think it said a lap down, right? Yeah. He's coming up on his hot. Are we going to be a dick and block him, or are we going to let him through? I think, like a good race driver, will just move over. I don't know if that guy is like in contention. I don't know who he is. There's a car in the pits. Oh, that's Roberto Maturana. So we did end up passing that guy. We're in 22nd place now. That feels like something. And he's still in the pit, so we got to put 21 seconds. Okay. So he's fallen all the way as we get past. Maturana fell all the way to 25th. We can't afford to do that because, like we might not be able to make it up. We could finish 25th. Um, Matthew Taylor is, as we're watching him, he's 4 minutes back right now of the lead. Like, yeah. So, um, we're in 22nd. That looks good. That I like the way that looks. Tires are getting low. We are going to have to go into the pits here pretty soon. I guess it'll be next lap. It's got to be next lap because we're pulling 115. That's not going to get it done. But I understand you can't go in too soon because then you're not going to make it to the end of the race. How far we're when are we here? We're 5 seconds behind Egon, so we have not gained on him. So we must be running about the same. Yeah, let him through, man. Let him through. Okay. Let's see here. Um, I really do wonder if there's sound. I don't know. Maybe there is, maybe there's not. There we go. Let him go. We're at 116 last lap. We got to get in there. Let's go. We're coming around right now. We cannot take another lap. There's no reason for us to. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're heading into the pits. Good job. Targo's going to go by us here in a minute. Can't get all upset about that. All right. 23. Targo just passed us. Roberto, well, he'll probably get by us here. Yep, Roberto just passed us. Matthew Taylor. Let's go. We're going to come out right with Matthew Taylor. Okay, we still have it. We're going to have, that was only 19 seconds for tires and that 44% gas. Damn it. I don't think that's going to be enough. I don't know. It doesn't feel good. We were able to stay above um, Matthew Taylor, so we're not the last of the running cars. Oh no. Oh man. Hey, listen, if you follow this race all the way through, thank you so much. This is a live race. This is actually, like we started recording this right as it started. So that is kind of fun. Um, you know, I if tomorrow's race, if I'm not actually able to record it at the beginning time at noon, I guess is maybe when it does it. At least I will narrate it like we're doing this one, and so it'll be probably a late upload. I'm very grateful that I have this new laptop I got about 2 months ago, I guess, and it's allowing me to play more fun games like this, and that's good for me. I mean, I'm excited about that. This is fun for me. Oh, we're in 23rd. Who did we jump past? Oh, Roberto Maturana. So we might actually stay ahead of him. Interesting. Now we got to set our sights on Targo. Targo, his last pit was lap 34. So 68, I guess, would be the next. So 10 more laps. And we're gaining on him. We have to be, right? Because we have fresh tires. And yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell what our lap is because we were just in the pits. So we'll see here what this lap will be when we cross, and then we'll know whether we're gaining on Targo. Leandro Alameda is preparing to go into the pits. He's in 20th position. All right. Let's see what this lap is going to be when we cross here. Boom. 1:15. That is not impressive at all. But I think, like in real racing, you got to get your tires warmed up, and then you'll get your faster lap. Like we did our best lap on lap 14, and we have not been able to get there since. All right. Leandro Alameda is in the pit right now. Is that going to be good enough for us to catch him? Egon and Targo have not passed him yet. Oh, there we go. Egon just jumped. And Targo, we know we're pretty close behind Targo. A 23-second pit. Ours was 19, so we gained 5 seconds technically then on Leandro. Will that be enough? Doesn't appear to be, because he's 40. He's 46 seconds ahead of us. That's a bummer. All right, here we go. Another lap. Okay. I think we do pretty well in the straightaway. We just do not have the pull away speed. I will be very curious to see how we do tomorrow in that race. If I make some good adjustments, like what do we gain by obviously your driver must gain some sort of experience from participating in a race. Let's just get over. Let this guy get through, man. There we go. No, I mean there hasn't been a crash or anything, right? As far as we know. So I don't really know how else do you um not finish, like other than just getting lapped, which I'm okay with. Like I'd rather have my car finish the race, and that's like entertaining to me. But also, I don't know, does every car have to finish every time? All right, this guy's got us on the inside here. Even though we're in high gear too, we drop down to first gear. Wow, these other cars are coming in hot too, but they're only one lap down. All right, we are in 23rd, and we are um, 21. No, I'm sorry. We're 19 seconds behind Targo, and Targo's going to have to go into the pits pretty soon, within 7 laps. All right, well, you got me. Keep going. All right. More and more teams are going into the pits. Let's see here. That's not somebody we passed. Okay, so we're still hanging in there in 23rd. I have no problem if we end up finishing, in the 20s. We started 15th, and clearly, right from the beginning, we did not have the capability, to pull away from anybody, except for Matthew Taylor. So, we're just doing the best we can with what we got for this race. I don't even know. Is it called Kaunas? 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 I'm not sure. I'm assuming this is a real racetrack, even if they can't name it whatever it's supposed to be named. Um, and other than people going into the pits, I mean, is there really a lot of action going on? We're coming down the stretch here. Let's see. 23. Oh, the Egon and Targo, they have passed Leandro. Actually, Targo had earned that pass. We're not really. Oh yeah, we are gaining. We're 18 seconds. So I mean, we're going to need somebody to pit for us to get in there and get a couple more spots. All right. Well, what's the leader's lap right now? What are they on? They're on lap 64. This guy's coming in hot too. Jim Becker, this is the man. He's got a 37-second lead. Really, there's only, I guess, 7 cars on the lead lap, right? If a lap takes about a minute 15, that means there are 7 cars on the lead lap, I would guess. We're not one of them, clearly. All right, there we go. Matthew Taylor has passed Roberto Maturana. So um, Maturana is in 25th. I think the fun thing will be, um, assuming that everybody that's at like 20 or worse, Egon and Dargo, Leandro, me, Matthew, and Roberto, and he just went. He's in the pits and he's in 25th. So, we're gonna know these names. We're not gonna really know the names of the winners. This is going to be our racing group going forward until at least our team, gets into the top 15 or something. So, that's it's going to be fun to basically be racing the same people all the time, I guess. Oh, geez, take it easy, dude. Man, Robin's racing, but not in these cars. Uh, like I used to play the NASCAR racing games. There was one for the original Xbox. I think that was the last time I played a real racing game. And I want to say it was like maybe 2003, NASCAR. And I loved that game. It didn't have all the bells and whistles that they do now. But I would sit there just like we're doing right now and race for 3 hours, like race in real time, full lap racing. And I would just sit there in front of my television. And my girlfriend at the time would just sit on the couch and read. Sit there and play, you know, for 2 to 3 hours on a Sunday instead of like just going out and getting some sun. She was the best. Too bad I had to kick her to the curb. But yeah, this is fun. I mean, I actually do kind of enjoy this. I suppose it can be a little monotonous if you're a passive viewer, but yeah, this is. I mean, I could sit here all day and do this. But you know what? Having this once a day is, I think, even better. I mean, I couldn't just do this race, shut it down, upload the video, and then get involved in the next race. I'm going to need some time to think about it. And we're coming up on an hour and a half, so like apparently there's what, like 13 laps to go. We're down to 51% on our tires and 30% on our gas. Can we make it to the end of the race? I don't know. I mean, logically, no, right? Eight. Let's see. 74. If we are 6 laps back, then yes, we would make it to the end, but we're not. We're only 3 laps back. So we're going to be 3 laps short. It is possible that we could finish 25th because of poor gas management. I have poor gas management on a personal level. Oh, but I'll tell you, in real life, I never let my tank get below a quarter tank because I just, it drives me crazy. Like if I take a day trip and I come back and I still have like a quarter tank left for work, I'm like, no, no, I got to stop and at least put it in, make it half a tank. All right, this guy's serious. He is on the lead lap. You got to let this guy get over. This might be the leader. Let's find out if that is the leader. Jim Becker. Yeah. No. Oh, yeah. Because he put his 4 laps down. So that is the leader of the race right there. Hi, Jim. He's got a fancy helmet. This guy's legit for real. Yeah, we're just racing in his world. And this guy had to go back into the pits again. So I think we're okay. I don't think we're going to finish lower than Roberto Maturana. And I don't know why. I don't know why he is pitting so much. He's pitted 8 times. That's not a very good strategy, but we're grateful. Okay, we're gaining a little bit of ground. We're 16 seconds behind Leandro. Egon and Targo have got to go in soon, though. Um, I feel like we should spend more money on acceleration, but also maybe we need like a better chassis or something so the tires don't go down so quickly. And then we can put in more gas to get a little bit further. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't really know. Okay. We are coming up on, we are on lap 70 right now. The leader's on lap 70. So we're on lap 66. And once again, we are slowing down better cars, not making any friends. Wow, that guy's just pushing us out of the way. I want to get a better helmet. I'll like a cooler looking helmet. I'll have to look into how to do that. I saw the grid that shows you all the helmets, but I don't think it's like a thing you have to purchase with actual money to get the skin. But um, I don't know. I just don't want to have to like pay. But I would like to have a better helmet, a cooler looking helmet. Okay, we're letting people buy us here. We are coming down to the end of the race. We are on lap 71, 9 laps to go. So basically 10 more minutes and this race should be over. I appreciate everyone who's stuck in there all the way to the end. If you watched the full race and didn't just jump to the conclusion, I can't wait to see what actually happens when the race is over. But I would like to think that we can get up to, let's see, where are we at? 4. I mean, we could finish as high as 20th if it all plays out right, but I don't know. I mean, you can see people are going into the pits already. Matthew Taylor, who's behind us, will be going into the pits shortly, and we usually go one lap after him, as you can see. He's 54. We're 55. Excuse me. You can see right here the last lap they went. Okay, Targo is getting ready to go in. So we just have to time it. You know, it's a timing thing. And we may have already blown it. I don't know, but it'll make it interesting. Maybe, here at the end we can finish as high as 20th. We started 15th. So, it's not like for our first race, I think this has been acceptable and we'll learn from it and try to get a little bit better. Roberto Maturana is back in the pits again. What is his deal? He must have like something with his car that he has not improved on, and it's causing him to perform terribly. And maybe that's what Jacob Unknown did as well. I don't know. Okay, coming around. Let's see. You see people going to the pits and then dropping back a couple laps. We are 7 seconds back of Leandro Almeida. And we still got a couple more laps. I mean, it's going to be close. 21% on gas, and we've got to get 7 more laps. I mean, if we can get in there and Targo and Egon have to go to the pits, then we will gain on them, I think. but we have to make it to the end on the tires and the gas that we have, and that will be tough. I don't think we're going to make it, actually. Maybe we could make it on gas, but I don't think we can make it on tires. Yeah, man. And what good would that be? Like getting fresh tires, um, with a couple laps to go. Even if we just scooted around like a granny in one of those shopping carts, mobility scooters. I mean, there's a lot of drivers that need to get into the pits. You see how many are lined up on the board there. None were in there right now. I almost feel like if we have to go into the pits, if we have to do it one more time, we just may as well go now. You know, I don't know. I don't know the strategy, so we'll have to see here. Targo just got passed by Leandro, and we are now 13 seconds back at Targo and Leandro, technically. And we're just kind of running out in the open. You got to conserve the gas. You got to conserve the tires. There's only 5 laps to go. Got to hang in there. All right. Yeah, a lot of people threatening to go into the pits. All right, we're still 13 seconds back. We're running 1 minute and 17-second laps, which is fine. We're not getting gained upon. Well, actually, Matthew Taylor. Oh, he's getting ready to go in the pits right now. So he was getting close to us. So that should allow us to stay ahead of him for sure. And then Roberto Maturana is going to be going into the pits again for the 10th time. Yep, he's in there right now. Hmm. Okay, 4 laps. We got to stay out of the pits. Let this car get by us. Don't make him mad. Yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah, if we could just stay out, we've got. Oh, the tires are low though. We would have plenty of gas. We just do not have plenty of tires. Yeah, shoot. All right. Whoa! Oh, we're going in. Damn it! I did not want to have to do that. Ah, crap. Ah, that sucks. We're not going to catch Targo. Oh man, we don't need to fill up, dude. Let's just go. We only got to get a couple more laps. Ah, crap. Go! Ah, go! All right. Damn it. Ah, poop. All right. Well, let's open it up. I mean, look, we got just a couple laps to go. This is the time to put the hammer down. I don't know who this guy is in front of us, but I don't really like him. All right. Shoot. Well, we have a 40-second lead over Matthew Taylor. So we're going to finish in 23rd, unless there's some sort of catastrophic thing here. Targo has not gone into the pits yet, like he was supposed to. Um, yeah, it's a pisser. All right. Well, I won't be the worst American in the race, thanks to Jacob Unknown. At least I can say that. I did not do my country proud, but I'm not the last place. Um, shoot. I was really hoping that we could make it to the end. I think we could have made it to the end. The tires would have been bald. Um, I think we had enough gas, so it's not like you know, we were going to fall short, I think. Lap 78, just a little less than 2 laps to go. I can't thank you enough if you really stuck around for an hour and 40 minutes and watched the whole race. I think that would be difficult for anyone to do, but I hope I at least made it interesting. And I mean, this has definitely been fun for me. I can't wait to do the next race. I just have to find time tomorrow to make sure that I can get it done. There's a little bit of lag there, I noticed. I don't know if that's because of the recording or what. Hopefully, all of that will be okay. It would be very frustrating if I recorded this whole race and then there was something wrong. We are coming up on the final lap. We may actually be in the final lap. Targo did not go into the pits. We are 23rd. Roberto might actually go back into the pits again. That's too bad for him, whatever his problem is. Okay, well, we're coming up on the final lap here. We're going to finish 5 laps back. I don't feel like that was terrible. The one thing we've definitely learned is that we need to improve our tire wear and our gas mileage in order to stay with the pack. And like you can only do one improvement per race. So I think I want to do acceleration for the next race, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, lap 80. This is it. We're going to cross the line and we'll have our last positioning here. I want to thank Matthew Taylor for making me look good. And a Targo Negon, you got a target on your back. I'm telling you right now, brothers, you are in trouble in the next race. Um, and I have a feeling that the people that are in that section, 20 and back, I think that's going to be our group. So, like when we get to the next race, assuming that they participate and qualify, we'll probably be racing right alongside of them. Okay, that's it. Race is over. Jim Becker first, James Keeble second, and Danilo Santos finished third. Very cool. I do want to just let our guy get to the end of the race, and then we'll see what happens next. I don't know. Okay. Does this? Am I actually doing something here, or is this? Does this even matter? Am I locked into 23rd, or do I need to cross the finish line, which we'll do up here? I think just for good measure, we got to cross the finish line. All right, there we go. It is over, I think. What happens next? Does it do anything on its own? Or do I No, no, we just can't keep running, right? That's just dumb. Okay. All right, so we close this, I assume. And then what do we do here? I don't know. Or do we have to keep running till we get our 80 laps? That can't be right. Or is this our final lap? I actually don't know how racing works. Okay, let's just see what happens if we cross the finish line here again. Um, Does it any of that even matter? I don't know. It says we're only 3 laps back here now. I can't be right. Oh, that guy's in the pits. Well, I don't know. Do you keep going until you get 80 laps? Are we going to pass Targo? Yeah, we passed Targo. Okay. So we're in 22nd. Is this? I mean, I'm assuming. Yeah, yeah. The race is still going somehow, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Because you see them all getting 80 now. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's play it out. I'm okay with that. I kind of want to know. We got to 22nd. Um, well, I mean, we're 45. I mean, we're pretty far behind Leandro. I don't think we're going to catch him. Now, Egon's got to go into the pits, it looks like. So, is that going to, can we get past Egon? Roberto Maturana is going into the pits again. He must be burning through tires. Okay, well, I like 22nd place. I'm excited about that. Let's just keep going. I mean, is that how racing works? I don't think that's how it works. I think once the winner crosses, then you're done, right? Maybe that's just how this circuit works. I don't know. Yeah, because now it shows us 1 lap behind instead of like on the main lap. Um, yeah, I mean we're a minute behind Egon. I don't actually think we're going to pass him. I'm not even really sure we actually passed Targo. I mean, it shows we did, but I mean, shouldn't the race just be over? I don't know, but we're going to see it through. Let's see. Okay, Egon. Well, Egon's still running on the track. He does need to pit, but he's still going. So maybe he'll, if he gets to 80, then we won't be able to pass him. So he went from 37. Lap 37 was the last time he went into the pits. Okay, so he's, I guess, done. And we're on lap 79 now. Um, hmm. Yeah, our best lap was way back on lap 14. We cheeked a little early, didn't we? Can we? Okay, are all the other cars off the track? Let's find out. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, this is like the last of the last still running here. So once we get to 80, we're the next one to get to 80. So everybody else is off the track. Okay, well, maybe this is just how the game works. I'm willing to stick it out if we get an extra spot, you know. We've already committed an hour and 45 minutes. Why not see it through? Will this be lap 80 or do we have to go one more? Oh, it is. Okay, we're done. Then what happens? Okay, I don't know. Did we just stop it? Okay, we did. Now what do we do? We go back out. Uh, I mean, is it done? I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Um, I don't know what to do. I'm assuming we're done. I don't know what else there is. Does it have to go until everybody's finished? That's just stupid. All right. That was fun. I don't. I'm assuming it will give us information. Let's pull this back out here. This should be over. Let's see. Is this, a, is this still going? No, 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 no. All right, we know how it goes, so we don't care about that. All right, so I don't know what happens next. How do you close out that week? Let's see. Is there something over here, or does it update later? I don't know. Okay. Well, look at when we come back tomorrow, which I assume we'll do, I'll have more information. I really do appreciate it if you stuck around to the end here. We'll know more tomorrow. And gosh, thank you so much. That was a lot of fun. And we'll catch you another time. Until then, everyone, have a great day.